streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus. WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is committed to your safety with 6 hours of continuous team coverage.
This is a relentless storm, Dave.
We're fortunate we all made it out alive.
And our network of skycams across the state alerting you to danger, bringing you live footage of tornadoes as they touch down in Wathau County.
Look at this, Chase. Guys, look at that.
This is ground zero almost. I mean, this is really hard to stomach, like I said.
We take our commitment to being on your side seriously, and together we're Mississippi Strong. Weekdays, stream First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. It's a relatively cloudy start to the day, but eventually we will see a little bit of sunshine going into this afternoon. Not going to be as warm as it has been the past couple of days. We're pretty much just going to be talking about temperatures in the mid 60s for this afternoon. Staying dry, however, that's pretty much what the case for the remainder of the week as well. But we will really start to notice that warming trend as the days go on. We're going to be pretty close to the 80s, if not at 80 degrees by the time we get to Thursday of this week. And then by the end of the week, that's when we are expecting some showers and our next cool down. So yes, we are going to be well above average over these next couple of days, almost 20 degrees above average by Thursday. And then this weekend, that's when we're tracking our next cold front. So Saturday looks like our next best chance to see some scattered showers, maybe even a few thunderstorms. Still a little too early to say if we'll see any kind of weather beyond that in terms of any kind of severe storms. But yeah, it looks like that'll be our next chance to see rain in a more widespread fashion. And then we've got cooler weather behind us. Temperatures fall to the 50s, and then it's straight back to the 60s and 70s into next week. So I want to give you that first alert on our next chance of rain. Right now, a few spotty showers will be possible off and on Friday, but again, not everyone going to see the rain as we wrap up the work week. And then going into this upcoming weekend, that'll be, again, our next best chance to see some of those showers. And maybe there's been a few rumbles of thunder, but again, I'll emphasize that anything beyond that, it's still a little too early to say. But of course, we'll continue to keep you updated as we learn more over these next couple of days. Luckily, once that front moves through, we're going to be done with the rain and also some slightly cooler conditions, setting in temperatures in the mid 30s in the mornings and highs topping out in the mid to upper 50s. So definitely a change of pace compared to what we're expecting towards the end of this week. But yeah, that's pretty much what we're looking at over these next couple of days. Again, I'll emphasize that with the storm fuel showing here, there is going to be some around. This is first of all on Friday, but not really expecting anything for us to move in on Friday as of right now. But as you can tell, it ramps up just a little bit into Saturday. Right now, the time frame looks to be more of a daytime sort of a situation versus what we saw this past weekend where it was overnight. But again, the timeline always subject to change because we are still a little ways away from Saturday. So we'll emphasize that. We'll keep you posted on these things that are more than likely going to change in terms of the timing and even in the intensity going into the weekend. And then, as you can tell, things start to drop off after the front moves through. So rain chances, yes, there are going to be some around, but not really tracking any kind of flash flooding with this. Rainfall totals could be anywhere between about a tenth to maybe a quarter of an inch. The further north and east you go, the better chances of seeing more rainfall total, more in your rainfall totals, that is. But other than that, we're pretty much just looking at some slightly cooler conditions after that, and then warming right back up to the 60s and 70s. So I'll leave you with a view outside. This is one of our first alert sky cams where you can see the downtown Jackson skyline. Definitely a cloudy start to the day. Temperature still holding in the low 50s. Eventually, the clouds break apart a little bit by the afternoon, and we'll make our way to the low to mid 60s for this afternoon. I expect a little bit more sunshine as the week goes on. Also, we'll see an increase in our winds picking up coming in from the south, which is also just going to usher in more warm Gulf air. So that's going to really help us warm up even further going into the middle of this week. So that's pretty much all I've got for you this morning. I'll just take a quick look at chat to see if there's any questions. Good morning, Shika. Same to you, Aaron and Molly. Same good morning, Fanny. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you this morning. We'll have another update later on this afternoon and also in our digital newscasts as well. So make sure to tune into that for the latest on what's going on this week and into this weekend. Until then, have a great rest of your Monday.